Have you ever heard this? If you have, listen.
Podcasting right now.
Ask me a different question.
So you're still doing comedy. You're getting spots and having fun out here.
Yeah.
How are you liking Austin for comedy?
I love it. It's great. So I normally do comedy.
Not as good as
in-
Delaware, but you know, it's up there.
It's definitely better than Delaware's. Delaware's comedy scene is pretty slim pickings. So I go up to Philly a lot, but Austin's fun.
What's that drive from Philly to Delaware to Philly?
I'm on the northern side of the state, so about 40 minutes, 45
Oh,
minutes.
that's nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the city's big.
Right.
You know, so it's not like Austin scene where you can walk a few blocks from 6th Street in either direction and just hit mics on foot. Like, you have to drive
Yeah.
from this part of the city to that part of the city.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's just much more efficient out here. I can hit a lot of mics in a short period of time. I bug everyone that I meet every time, and I'm like, hey, I'm going to be in town. Can I get a spot?
No, I mean that's what you have to do, though.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
ultimately.
I am very persistent, I've been told.
Well,
Hey, closed mouths don't get fed. You know, that's how it is.
Exactly.
yeah. Well, and you're good, so
Thank
it
you.
helps.
Yeah, it does help to not suck.
Yeah. It's like it's kind of
Yeah.
people. I love it when some people forget that part and they're just trying to get booked, and you're like,
Yeah,
maybe
no.
go work on your set
Go
for
to
a
some
little
open
bit.
mics.
You know what I
It's-
mean?
Every once in a while, I'll meet someone like that that's like backstage at a show, and they're like, open mics suck, open mics. and then they go on stage, and I'm like, okay. And they come back, and I'm like, yeah, you should go to open mics.
Yeah, you should maybe spend some more time
Like-
in the gym
like, you
working
think
on this.
You think they suck because you suck, dude. Like, that's wild. Yeah, I mean, I am not above an open mic.
No.
I've been doing comedy almost 4 years. I hit mics as often as I can. I try to work my material as much as I can. I am lucky that I get booked. I think I get booked more than the average comic because I'm not white. I'm not a guy.
Well,
I'm
it depends on what
not
you want, what
65.
you need to be. You know, you can just hey, what do you need me to be?
I'm checking a lot of boxes.
which box do you want?
Every once in a while, like you'll be in a like a Facebook group, and they're like, "I need a female comic stat. I need a female," or they're like, "I need a clean comic stat. Anybody got a clean comic for a senior living center
I
at
miss
2
those
o'clock today?" And I'm like, "Hey."
I miss those groups where they're like, I need a funny comic. Can we get a? Is there any fun? Are there any funny
and then
comics?
there's like a bunch of people who you've never seen on stage before or at a mic in the comments, like, "I'm free. I'm totally free, dude." Yeah, of course you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's mics are just to me. I agree with you. I'm never above an open mic, but also I think there's some that are diminishing returns, and it's like you should pick and choose the right spots
Yeah,
to put
that's
in the
fair.
time.
Yeah.
Because I think that's where it's like. Some people will mistake doing a lot of mics with like actually like making headway or progress in terms of, and it's like, I
Yeah.
think in the very beginning, probably the idea is just get up as much as possible. But at
Yeah.
a certain point, if
Well,
you've
yeah,
done
you
it enough, because
There's also this thing I've seen people do where like, and I've done it myself sometimes, like there's the mic I always go to on Wednesdays back home. And because I always go there and I've been going there almost every week for 4 years, I know everybody and everybody, you know what I mean? So like now it's like we're hanging out. So I have to like intentionally get on stage and do new material.
I was going to say
and
those
not
kind of
just
spots make
play
you
to
write
the
new
room.
shit. Yeah.
Cause like sometimes we'll get up, especially if it's like a bad night, people are like bombing or whatever. The easy thing is to go up there and just be like, "Yo, remember last week when and like that's not gonna work
Yeah.
in no, you know what I mean? So every once in a while I'll do that and then I'll get off stage and I'm like, damn, I just wasted the whole 5 minutes. Everybody was cracking up, but like I can't replicate that anywhere.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know?
it's in those like open mic contexts where you have to like push yourself to be more uncomfortable with it and not rely on the shit that worked
Well,
last
because
week.
everybody's heard it
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
It's like they don't
Yeah.
want to hear that shit. But it's also like, I think that it is a good muscle to work to like just be funny in the moment, work that muscle.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Just how to
Improvise
play on the fly
and-
with it.
yeah.
Because I think that's a tool you should have in your bag, but it shouldn't be like some
Yeah.
people are like that's their
No,
whole.
Sometimes comics, like,
Yeah.
they'll go up there and they'll just be playing to us.
Yeah.
And, like, we're all, it's like a bunch of comics in the back of the room, but then, like, actual audience members in the
Yeah.
front that are like, what? And we're like, yeah, that remember him? He's gay. And we all know he's not, or we all know he is, or whatever. And like we get it. And there's like the whole middle part of the room is like, what's happening, honey?
Right.
Yeah. And we're like, yeah, you'd get it if you were a comic and came here every week. Like,
It's like, yeah, you'd be in on the joke if you were here every Wednesday all the time.
it's so ridiculous. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. Like I do it from time to time, but yeah, like you gotta like go in there intentionally with something you're working on, or with the mindset that like I'm gonna do crowd work, or I'm gonna like some kind of skill development.
Yeah, which I mean, I think crowd work. Somebody was asking me about crowd work. Dave Scher was asking me about crowd work, our guest last week, and I was just like, most of it's not good. It's like, there are guys that are very, very good at it, and like but then you'll see people that are just like, oh, like they ran out of material, or they forgot what to do, and so now they're just
it can be a good way to win the crowd back. Like if your material's not working, if you're skilled at it, to just like throw your material to the side and be like, all right, let's connect with the audience. And I have done it. Actually, I did it. I had a really weird gig. So, for folks that haven't seen me on here before, I'm a state representative. I'm like an elected politician back home in Delaware. And so one of my constituents, who's a pastor, hit me up and he's like, hey, there's this caravan of like liberals they're walking from Philadelphia, I think, to Washington, D.C. They were on some like long walk, this march to the White House, right? And he's like, they're stopping in our area. And every night when they stop, they have a teach-in, and someone comes and like talks about a topic. And he was like, I thought it'd be really cool if you came in as like state representative, as the teach-in like facilitator, but then you just do a set. And like just really like disorient them.
Just surprise stand-up comedy.
Surprise stand-up. And I was like, that sounds like it will go really poorly or really well. Like it's like, and it did. It went really well. But I talk about my psoriasis. Like I have psoriasis, right? And this guy in the crowd starts like kind of not heckling, but like interjecting. And he was like, I know what'll cure your psoriasis.
Oh, God.
Chemotherapy.
Oh, my God, dude.
Wow. And we're all, and like, as he's like starting to talk, they're like, oh, come on, Mitch, or whatever his name was. Cause I guess he's that guy.
Yeah.
And they're like, somebody was like, think about what you're going to say before you say it. And I was like, no, that's cool. It's cool. Like, what you? He was like, chemo. He's like,
he's too afraid to do it himself, but he likes to offer tags to comics.
Well, he said chemotherapy cured his psoriasis.
That chemotherapy will cure you from life. Honestly,
yeah.
I was like,
it doesn't just stop at the disease.
Whatever's plaguing you, chemotherapy can cure it.
I was like, I think I'm cool being itchy. I'd rather that to cancer.
Wow.
But it was great. And then it became like, I was like, all right, now I'm going to do a bunch of callbacks to this guy.
We'll see in that.
And like work, and I worked the crowd a bit more. And like, once that happened, once I was able to like handle him interjecting and like still have control. Yeah. They were like, totally
then he's just a punching bag for you.
Yeah. And like, they were so on board.
That you can just return to at any time and punch some more.
Yeah. So they were all mad at him. And I'm like, as a comic, I'm like, this is actually perfect.
Yeah. No, seriously.
Thanks, Mitch.
Thank you. You gave me some fuel.
Yeah. We're in a church. Like,
I haven't done comedy at a church in a while. I've done some shows at churches.
Yeah.
You know,
I feel like bombing in a church would be real bad, you know?
Pretty sure it's a hate crime.
Yeah.
I mean, I've done my...
Spike Lee did a movie about
you know what? Yeah.
No, I have material that's like, you know, Christian related or Jesus. Yeah. And I did it at the church gig and it worked.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
that's kind of the crowd for that.
I feel, the people that are in it, you know, in the same way with like, you know, Christians, like we'll take that as an example, like they're in the sauce, so like they're gonna laugh at it because they know the references. If you're making like good references, you know, you're not just doing like surface level stuff.
If like Judas is the target of the joke, then they're good.
Just
make Judas the target.
You got to show that you know their lore. You know, it's like, yes, I've read the source material.
Not the lore.
Yes, dude. You know, the Lord. I mean, I don't.
The lore of the Lord.
I don't. Yeah. I used to believe in it.
What's that, the old
I had a chick that was like giving me like a whole like you're gonna burn in hell type thing like not too long ago, just because I was like talking about like I don't go to church anymore, and I was like, she's like, well, do you know where you're gonna go? I'm like, are you trying to proselytize me at 2:30 after the bar
in the morning?
Yeah. Like, are you trying to minister?
The Lord works in mysterious ways.
And but it was just this. There's two types of. There's the
Who
people
amongst
that. There's the people that come at you with like the truly like the loving heart vibe.
Yeah.
And then there's those that like are just like you can tell are eager to like condemn you for your evil ways.
Yeah. To make themselves feel better. Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I think you're missing the point of this.
Is it coming from like a place of genuine compassion, or is this just like your ability to stand above me and make yourself feel bigger and better than me?
Well, I think it's
like,
one of my biggest
I think
problems.
we know which one it is.
Yeah,
In this
mostly the
instance.
latter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest problems though, is those Christians that are the ones that, you know, super, like, I have one friend, like, I'm not gonna say her name, but you know, she's constant, and I'm like, look, I know it all, I've heard it all, I know all the stories. You don't have to tell me, I get it. Like, here's the thing, I was in your place earlier.
Yeah.
I thought, like, now I think differently. It's just a different place I'm in.
Yeah.
You know, like, so please don't speak to
Further
me
from
as
the
if
path.
I don't
You know where you
understand
are.
what you're
You're
explaining
straight.
to me. I very
You're
well
strayed
understand
from
what
the
you're
path.
explaining to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in their mind.
You know
in
you're
their
straight
mind,
from
yes.
the path.
Yeah. You know you've done something
Yeah.
wrong. You know
Well,
that, right?
according to you, all Christians have strayed from the path.
Hey,
so.
whoa. That ain't according to me.
Getting dicey over
That's
here.
according to God, but okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw you do something.
Don't
you were
put that
talking
on
shit.
me.
The one you were doing at fucking Creek at that whatever. I remember you were-
the
banana phone. I think it's
Banana
I think it was the one.
I made a joke about
or-
Christians on at the banana.
No,
phone?
you were talking about the. Maybe I'm just thinking of a different clip.
I
actually.
did a show. I did a show at the Creek called the Gong Show or something.
Mm-hmm.
I think Litty Titty Thursdays. Is that a Gong Show? I think that's a Gong Show. Anyway, it was like one of those shows where it's like don't bomb because the audience will like light you kind of, and then they'll hit a gong and like, get you out of there. And my thing lately at the time, because I had done a couple shows like that, was I would just talk about like bombing as not a big deal because I'm Muslim. So if I bomb, I just go to heaven. And like,
Yep.
that's probably what you're talking about. Because I'll say like, I'll go to heaven.
Yeah.
And then you guys go to hell. So it's like,
You know, hey.
gong me
you
if
know
you
what?
want.
Yeah, you are correct.
Yeah. Well, it's.
Yeah.
The Muslims
it's
and
an Islamophobia.
the Muslims
joke.
and Christians like to, you know, just, and then there's another religion over here that's kind of,
Don't talk about that.
they're kind of, hey, look
We'll
at
get
these
canceled.
idiots, look at these idiots, right? Well, we don't, they can't cancel us if we don't say who we're talking about. We just don't say what we're talking about.
We're not talking about them. I didn't want to talk about Christians. that was you. I don't know why you brought that
I'm
up.
excited. I like having you here because we can talk politics or just talk about that kind of shit.
Oh,
Because
God.
to me, I'm like, everybody's, we have like, I guess it depends on the guest, but like most guests, it ends up being like a lot of music heavy type
can do
conversation.
that, too.
Which is cool, but we like to get into different, lanes
Okay,
here. That's
cool.
what I'm,
All right,
that's
take
why
it
I
away.
really appreciate that you have those so different things that you do.
They're so different.
So
man.
different.
Politics and comedy so different.
Well, one's being honest by, it's almost like the opposite. It's like pretending to be authentic when you're not really being, and then not pretending that you're not being authentic when you really actually are. Like in comedy, I think.
And which is which?
I think in comedy, it's like you're being authentic, but you're using silliness to
Okay.
convey the authentic thing you want to say. Versus politicians are like, most of them, saying they're being authentic, but they're not.
They're not.
They're doing the opposite actually.
Well, politics has been pretty easy for me because I just am authentic. Whether that works.
Doesn't that
within
hurt
this-
you?
I mean, it hurts me within with my peers, but it helps me with my constituents.
Yeah.
Which, every once in a while I get an email.
So
from
it's
one
like
who's
playing to
I'm your boss.
playing to your crowd.
And I'm like, yeah, okay, so I'm gonna work on that and not what my peers care about.
Mm-hmm.
sort of like playing to the cameras and not playing to the room.
How much-
sort of
Exactly.
thing, you know?
Exactly.
As a state level,
That's a really good way to put that.
Thank you. I'm smart sometimes.
Play to the cameras, not to the room. That's literally what. Yeah, that I think that's the way to do it.
well, that's like the real room is the the millions.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
your constituents that aren't down there with you. But then when like people that you work with are like, can you believe that she said XYZ, and they bring it to a voter, they're like, oh, cool, love that she did that. Is that it? Cool,
That's
cool,
probably
we'll
like
vote for her
the.
again.
Well, see, it's like every decision you make, half of your constituency is not going to probably agree with it. I mean, it's almost like a default. I guess it depends on your
my district's way different. Yeah, so like
you're
mine
probably
is
primary.
like 75%, 30.
Okay,
like
so 25% of people then, like 1 out of 4
Yeah.
people are probably not
But
going to
even
agree with
they
it.
sometimes are like, I don't agree with you on anything, but I like that you're authentic and like I feel like I can trust you and you really care. I'm still gonna vote for you.
Trust in a politician?
Yeah.
What?
I know. It's crazy.
It's a rare thing. Well, that's probably the thing that's the most similar between comedy and politics is that playing to the camera aspect, where you're not going for like the putting yourself on a pedestal of like I'm gonna make change happen. It's like, hey, I'm being authentic to you,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna try and get this thing going, whether it's like a policy or getting you to laugh. It's just
Yeah.
gonna happen or it's
In that
not.
way, it is very similar. Yeah. Relating. You have to relate to the audience. I feel like I probably said this when I was on here before, but I took like a stand-up 101 class when I first started, and our teacher said that was the first rule of comedy, was to relate to the audience, not to be funny. And in that way, I think that's the same approach I would take to politics, is relating to your constituents. And sometimes that means that like, I do shows where I'm in like Pennsylvania, like rural areas, right, where I'm the only non-white person in the room, but I can still relate to them, and it like forces me. Rooms like that force me to be more creative in how I do that. And in politics, it's the same way. Like I have constituents that think that abortion is murder. I can understand why they think that, and now I can like talk to them.
Yeah.
I have a lot of peers that are like super pro-choice that are just like, I can't believe how can and it's like, what do you mean? How can someone think that? It's very easy to understand how someone could think that.
In both those roles, you
For me,
have
at
to be
least.
able to relate to the side that you don't necessarily agree with, but understand where they're coming from.
So that you can actually
you can
reach
find
them.
that fine line of
Yeah.
connection. And taking it back to like the crowd work stuff we were talking about earlier, that's probably like in a comedian's arsenal, like the quickest and easiest way to connect with a crowd. Now it can blow up on them for sure.
Yeah.
But you can't really do that in politics.
It makes it feel like you said, like a good crowd work makes everyone in the room feel involved. Because sometimes when you do your material, it's even if you're like saying stuff that's relatable, it feels like you're on stage, we're watching a show, and we're in the audience. Crowd work changes it, where now the audience is part of the show, they're participants in it, and they feel more bought in. And like sometimes it's like
Well, that's where
something that happens where they all turn on that person, and like everyone's turning on, and you all have this enemy together now, and you're the hero as the comic to like make the person who's talking really loud stop, or the person who's drunk stop being obnoxious or whatever, right? Or like I don't know, there's this guy, I want to say his name is Anthony Robles maybe. His crowd work is like, it's so funny, and he'll bring someone up on stage, and then they'll start pointing somebody out in the audience that's like their baby mama's like whatever, and like you can just see everybody just like, oh my god, because there's also this feeling of like this can't be replicated, like we're part of something special that's only happening here.
Yeah, this is not part of the normal set. This is
Versus,
not
like, yeah,
something
it's
that I'm going
like,
to see
oh,
next
yeah.
Sunday or whatever.
Right, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah,
You
it's a completely different vibe too. Like I think good crowd work always comes from the comedian's ability to read a room and identify like what a person's feeling when they're you're trying to engage with them. Because there are people when they go to a comedy show, they don't want that. They
Yes.
don't want to be engaged, and they will just shut down.
Yeah.
If the comedian keeps like pushing that, then it becomes bad.
Yeah,
It's
it
the
can.
comedian's job to
And sometimes
shift.
they pull someone in who's like too eager, and then it's like, oh my god.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Is that I agree with your sentiment in terms of like if you're having some trouble and a crowd's not to start really kind of engaging it a little to really open it up. I think where I would caution with it is like being careful not to like invite somebody, because if you sometimes it's like, oh, you might wake it up and then you're trying to go back into material again, and now
and
people want to
you've
chime
lost
in on
control.
shit, and
you
you're
have
not
to
gonna
always maintain control of the room.
Yeah.
That's something like, and I'm trying to remember who I saw do this, where
it's
they
that
brought
authority
someone up
that
on
you have to
stage,
have.
and then that person tried to take the mic, and they were like, "Nope." And it's like because once you hand the mic over, like it's over.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
well, only one
That's
of
the
us is getting paid.
last line of defense right
he
there,
was-
the microphone.
And you got to get the crowd back on board to get the person off.
Well, it's like the microphone stays in the hands of the person getting paid to talk, not nobody that's not being paid. And you
or
know,
not getting paid. To
well, or
Most of the time not being paid.
I'm being paid in your attention, if nothing else. But
Yeah.
I'm
if,
being
like,
paid in dopamine by you laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, assuming that you're in a situation where you might be in like an actual paid show.
Yeah,
you know,
no,
it's
I'm,
like
just,
that.
I'm just being funny because it's yeah. If it was only paid shows,
Everyone would be a comedian.
What if you're getting paid in booze or food?
I mean, I've done shows where I'm not getting paid anything, but normally that's because I'm
Drink tickets.
bumming a spot, like I'm like,
Well, I like there's
I'm
the
here.
value in free spots is there's zero pressure. So like you can go in, and if you have a new idea that maybe you're not sure about, you want to work it out, I can do it on a free thing, and I don't feel bad because I'm not.
I don't
Like
do
nobody's
that at all.
paying
That's
me
like-
to deliver right now.
Yeah, it's not like you're letting down the
I'm not on
promoter,
a-
the door.
Yeah.
It's, it's just on
every
you.
show's an audition, so like I don't take that.
Well, it's not that I'm not.
mentality.
My thing is, I'm not saying that it means
Yeah.
you don't deliver. I'm just saying that the pressure if something doesn't work is, I don't feel that. Oh, I bombed and it like somebody paid me and I bombed like that. That feeling is like I don't want to, Versus I don't have that pressure of I'm not getting paid for
It's
this.
probably just because the shows that I do are different, but like I don't know. I feel almost more pressure when someone puts me on a show that I'm not booked to be on. Like they made a spot for me to do a guest spot on a show and I'm not getting paid, and I'm like, I better knock it out of the park. So normally I will do like my most tried and true material because I don't want them to be like, oh, this she thought she had it and here she is, like Whereas like if you're booked, it's like you got this. They booked you, like
Right.
Yeah, they're not taking a chance on you as much because
Yeah.
they like presumably if they're paying you, they did their vetting to be like, oh, this person has some years under her
Yeah.
belt and can make
So
a
I mean,
room
I
laugh.
forget who told
It's
me.
not.
but
It's
I
for me.
just-
It's like it's more about what is expected of me getting paid is what I'm getting at. Like I'm being like I haven't like you handed me money. Now there's an expectation from me that I have to do a certain job and I have to do it to a certain level to merit this money that I'm getting. So to me, it's like having to live up to that. That's what I'm really getting at. It's not that I'm like trying to say
Cody is a
don't bring
boomer.
it. So,
Cody's a boomer.
well,
Cody's like
I'm an old soul.
The man, the boss man hired me to do a job. Damn it.
well, I mean,
and I'm gonna
things
do
get
that
le-
job to the
If
best of my
something's worth
ability.
doing, it's worth doing 110%.
Things often become
So
less
what,
fun
they're
when you
gonna-
start getting paid,
right.
though, because it's like it turns into
Yeah.
a job. It's not love of the game anymore.
I see where you're coming from,
Yeah.
where it changes the angle that you enter it from, because although in both situations, paid or not, you want to do a good job. Like that's just regardless as comedians, like you want the approval
your own
of
ego,
others,
if nothing
right?
else.
That's just inherent. But being paid for it, there's another level of like sting when it doesn't work of like, damn, this like not only am I not getting the laugh that I really want from this bit, but also now the club is like maybe not gonna book me again because they know that I won't do well in this room. And it's all hit or miss.
Maybe
across
it's just
the
that I
board.
haven't done that yet, Cody. I just haven't. I just haven't bombed after getting paid. I don't know. Also, I feel like I don't know. You can cry about it and then buy yourself something to eat. I don't know.
Cry and move on. Yeah, that's the move.
Well, I mean, the thing I don't like is when I like people are like I don't bomb. It's like really you don't bomb, you don't bomb. Like everybody fucking bombs sometimes.
I do feel like
especially
it
if you're doing new
also-
shit on a regular basis.
The definition of bombing changes too.
Sure.
Like, I could do like a mediocre show and be like, I bombed, because I know I can do way better than that. And then like a new comic will be like, dude, like I did this. I went to this mic in a town I won't even say where I was, but it was like I had never been there before. I went to a random mic in like a pizza shop, and I just was like having fun. There was like no one there, So it's like, whatever. Like, there's no pressure to do well. I talked about my day. I'd like lost my purse on the plane. And I just like talked about that and whatever. And then after, one of the comics, who was one of the best comics that night, was like, dude, I got to get my material tighter. Your set was so tight. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, what?
Like you had the crowd
like,
rolling, and
yeah,
I
I'm
feel like
like-
you crushed it.
But I'm like, that's not, I could have done way better than that. Like that wasn't, I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that. That was crazy of me to just like, kind of thing. But so I do feel like the feeling changes. Like a mediocre show, I'm not like, oh, I'm going to throw up after like I was when I like first bombed. I'm not going to cry, but I am like, damn, like, like I did not get out of the
it's like a
park.
personal defeat of like, damn, I just didn't do as well as I feel like I should have.
I mean, and in comedy, honestly, like mediocre kind of is bombing. Like if your set was mediocre,
It depends.
you know,
though.
if
'Cause,
you're-
like mediocre for me.
If you're
people
standard,
are
though.
coming up to me after and they're like, "You were hilarious. Can I get a picture with you?"
right?
And I'm like, "That was hilarious." Like inside, I'm like, "That was funny."
Yeah.
Like, what?
Yeah.
Because I'm like, no, I know I can get people like where they can't breathe, like, and I didn't do that. And I don't know what I did wrong, but I'm gonna figure it out, kind of thing. You know.
I mean,
but,
that's. Yeah.
But here's what I'll say, right? Like bombing versus crushing. I think people say that they crushed way too generously.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like
If they had like one bit that really did well, and then the rest of the set was just like
I think people are
pitter
just
patter.
delusional about like what crushing is.
They're hearing more adulation than is actually being given.
Yeah, like I've seen people be like, "Yo, I fucking crushed that," and I'm like, if that's you crushing, like stop.
If it's like, and if you ever actually have crushed, you know what crushing is.
Crushing, like you have to.
So-
you have to stop.
Every crushing
can
is
keep
every
laughing.
joke fucking hits.
Yeah.
And it's like you're like you said exactly. Your pauses are longer than normal because of the
Yes.
laughter's laughing
You have to like
lasting so
be,
long.
yeah, I've only
It
done
changes up your
maybe-
timing even.
I feel like in 4 years I've crushed maybe 3 times, and almost every time has been a completely packed room of people like in their 50s who don't go to comedy shows. Like not like regulars who are, which so like even that I wouldn't really count as crushing because it's not like I was at the Comedy Cellar with people who came to like make me laugh and I made them laugh. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not veteran comedy audiences.
Yeah, because
ones that are
some
going out every
some
weekend.
audiences
yeah.
like you say the same line that you said 10 times that week, and they're like, oh my god, yeah, and they're like, and like the first line out the gate, and you're like, what the heck is wrong with these people? It's
like, I
never
just
You're
that
like,
watched-
that's
funny.
not that funny. This is not that funny.
I just
Yeah.
watched a room last night just body this. They didn't even react, and you think it's crazy?
No,
Right.
That'll happen. though,
Right.
For real.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
That'll
Yeah.
happen.
But in my experience, it's almost always when I've done like 5 minutes. You know, and then here's the part that's like bittersweet, kind of, right? People will come up to you and be like, dude, you were the funniest one. I wish you had more time. That other person wasn't that funny. And I'm like, the other person had 45 minutes of, like, it's harder to do what I did for 5 minutes for 45 minutes. Like, I know, I've done it.
Yeah,
It's
like
not
there
a-
are great long distance runners, and then there are great sprinters.
There's some-
like 2 different worlds.
That's
really,
like what I mean. It's like, I don't know. You have like a 12-year-old who's been practicing the recorder, right? They're gonna knock that song out that they've been doing all year. Don't ask them to
They're
do a
gonna
concert.
fucking play the shit out of
They're
hot cross
gonna
buns,
suck.
dude.
Yeah, but don't ask them to do anything else. Like, you know, so 5 minutes. I have like a tight 5 that I've been working on for 4 years. 45.
That's where
No.
You said people are too liberal about saying they crushed. I think it's also applies to how much time people say they have. They'll be like, I have, you know, and you're like, you know,
Yeah.
whatever you have, you probably have like maybe half of that.
Cut it in like
if
a
that.
third.
Yeah. I mean, and it's like, oh, I got 15. It's like, you maybe have 5, you know?
And to get under the hood of that, like, what specifically do you mean about that? Are you referring to like how much time they think is, but specifically how much time they're leaving between jokes? If they're like like cutting things like, this is not going to work. I thought it was going to work, and I can't do this bit.
So
now.
I'll put you on it. And so if a comic came up to you before a show, if you're on a show, and they're like, "How much time do you have?" That means like, how much material can you do? How much of your act do you have? Because there's two things. There's the things you're working on, and then there's the act. And the things you're working on, if they're good enough, get put into the act.
Yeah.
But the act is the act. So it's like, what's your act? Like, what do you?
What's tried and true?
Yeah.
What's
what
like,
your high batting average jokes that are.
Yeah. So to your point, right? So like, there's different people have different opinions on it, and depending on the style of comedy, like if you're a storyteller versus like just like straight stand up, like boom 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 kind of pattern, I guess, of joke telling. Some people will go longer between punchlines with a really strong punchline that is like worth the time, the
while
build
still
up,
keeping the audience engaged.
Yeah. But some people go and there's no punchline and there's still no punchline and the punchline's there, but it's like kind of weak. And then they're like, oh, that's all I had on that topic. Let's do a different topic. There's no like, it's not right. So like I would say I have a strong 20 minutes. I've done 45. Depending on the audience, I can do like more or less, right? Like if it's people my age that like, then I could do all my band shirt material and I can like, but then if I'm doing like mostly people in their 60s and 70s, like I have certain jokes that I can tell there that I can't tell in younger crowds because they don't get it. So like, okay, I'm trying to figure out how much material I have. I wouldn't count either of those in my strong material because I don't always do them depending on the crowd. And then there's like stuff that like the 5 minutes works everywhere. And it's like maybe 7 to 10 seconds between each punchline. And it's like 2 topics. Like I'm just talking about having vitiligo, autoimmune conditions, talking about like interracial relationships.
Okay.
Right? Like, so it's like boom, 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 I'm out.
And that's the stuff that you know is going to work across the board. Like you can rely on that as like, I'm not going to be, struggling to get through this. Like it's going to work. I guess my specific question is with new comics, like in what specific way do they underestimate or overestimate how much time they have? Is it that like there are certain pieces of material that they think are more refined?
It's not as good as they think it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a joke that would be good enough to be on a paid show.
Okay. Because my thing is too, like some people think like their pacing is a lot slower than it actually is going to be on stage. Like, when I'm practicing this at home or whatever, it takes me a minute to get through this, but in reality on stage it takes 30 seconds.
If you're new, especially you're gonna overestimate how much time you're actually like from your material that you wrote. But once you like do it a while and you get a little more comfortable, you can get up and you the space is your friend. The space is great. You don't have to immediately, like you can take your time. Like Ron White's a good example.
Yeah.
Like he's very, very, he doesn't rush himself into anything. He just takes his time.
But he has strong punchlines that get people.
Absolutely.
Because people will take their time and you're like, I'm bored.
Oh, sure.
Like he's captivating and like he has every punchline is a strong punchline. And like the example, like the storyteller, right? Like he will tell a story, but as he's telling the story, there's punchlines. So it's not like you're waiting to hear this man tell a story about Tulsa. I think it's Tulsa, Oklahoma he talks about or something like that, right? There's jokes throughout it. And there's also callbacks and there's like, and that helps to make the set funnier too, which I feel like comes with practice. Is like the more you get on stage, the more you're like, oh, I can tie this back to something else that I said earlier. And now it's like, and you can't really do that in a short set. So that comes with the stage time.
Just the sheer experience of knowing like how much time do I need to be able to do certain things on stage. Yeah,
like I have some callbacks that I wrote that I don't often do because it feels kind of cheap to like be like, remember that thing I said 20 seconds ago? So like I'll change how I say it. Like if I want to do it, I'll say it as like a tag, which is basically like a follow up to the same setup. But then if I have a longer set, I won't say it there. I'll say it later on, and then I'll go back to it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, she said that earlier," and then I'll,
I definitely think like the best callbacks, it's like two completely different jokes have the exact same punchline, and it's like if you can figure out a way to like bring that around in a way where it's like you hit back on the same thing, but in a completely different way. That's a great callback.
I would say Chappelle probably has one of
Chappelle's
the best
great.
ones of those, which was the
Kevin Hart
I'm
tries to write them, but
which was the so I kicked her in the pussy.
Yeah.
bit. You guys know that one?
Kicked on the pussy. Yeah.
That was fantastic.
That's one of his
clinic.
newer specials, right?
Like not the most recent, but like not like old Chappelle, like Chappelle show days.
Rich Chappelle who hates trans people. Chappelle.
Yeah, like that era of Chappelle.
I'm trying to place in the.
Does he?
Yeah.
Who knows?
well, that bit in specifically was like just a great clinic on joke writing, and like just love or hate him, whatever. Like he's a fantastic joke writer in that way. And he started the special with a joke that ended with that punchline, and then a completely different joke at the end of the special that had the same exact punchline. And it was just this perfect bookend to it of like almost like witnessing a magic trick of like, oh my god, he did that.
Yes.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So
His last special was kind of like that, actually.
I don't think I saw his most recent one. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I
I was
know.
kind of forced to watch it against my will.
Really?
It's like new age torture.
Was it a Netflix one or okay?
Well,
Yeah.
what was the latest one called? I'm like,
The Unbreakable.
I'm not sure.
Edward,
It's on Netflix.
Is that what it's called? The Unbreakable? The
Here, I got a computer on in front of me.
Unsomethingable.
You have what's a computer?
I got an
What the fuck is the
Holy
internet?
Fuck, dude, it's the internet.
Whoa.
The internet is
Fucking, I'm just gonna look up.
dude. He
I feel like Theo Vaughn. Yeah.
Yo Rogan went in on
Unstoppable.
Theo. Did you see that?
Pull up the latest Chappelle.
pull up.
special.
He's got that southern. Hey, pull up.
Hey,
the,
dude.
Unstoppable.
The Unstoppable, I guess.
Right.
Oh, the Unstoppable. It says Raspberry
Oh, that was
Studio.
last year, huh? Yeah, I did not
I
see
don't
this one.
think I've watched that.
It's
But he's I don't know. I
A lot of
also-
his comedy has slowed
It's
down
slow.
for sure.
Yeah, and also like he went to Riyadh, and I'm not.
Yeah, well, he
I'm
talks
not like
about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Why does he?
defends it in this.
Well, you know what? Actually, I think I did see maybe like at least a snippet of
Oh,
it
I'm sure you
from him
did.
talking about it, and it was like,
Yeah.
what was his take with it? It's like he wasn't like. I feel like he tried to like it was a whataboutism. It felt like I think remember.
that is what he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, what was his take? I honestly kind of like my sister put it on, and I kind of just like went into like
It was weak.
State where
It
I'm
was
like,
it was weak for him, and it was like, dude, there's no justifying this. You can't.
Mm-hmm.
You just can't. Like, I don't care. Like, and like, I mean, Saudi is like Saudi Arabia. The human rights abuses are so egregious. Like from that regime, like you can't. There's no world where you can. It's like, oh, well, they have McDonald's here, so it's cool.
He basically was just like Israel. And it's like
Yeah.
also bad.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, yeah,
nobody's.
There are
nobody's
multiple
saying they're
bad
good.
things in the world right now. We don't have to just land on
I
one.
only-
Yeah.
I only recently saw a picture of Gaza, and it's like, whoo, bro.
I think we looked at it on the last podcast.
It's, but maybe Trump will get to build a hotel. You know what I'm saying?
another
It's so
Mar-a-Lago,
fucked
I
up.
guess.
Yeah.
That's
But that doesn't make Saudi Arabia good.
Yeah.
no, exactly.
Like, but anyway,
And that's why it's like-
I don't want to end up. On
It's
his,
like, well, and it's
his
like the
shit
people
list,
who,
so.
Yeah.
well, it's also like the people who had maybe took an issue with it. It's like those people don't support Israel necessarily.
Most of
you know
them
what I mean?
don't,
Like so,
right,
like
like-
to use them as the counter, it doesn't because a lot of those people feel the same way about Israel as they do about Saudi Arabia. You know, right? It was
And
like
China.
and China.
And, like,
Different cultural norms. That was my favorite
UAE.
Biden quote. Different Uyghur indentured servitude.
Oh, I saw Biden.
Different
Saturday.
cultural norms.
You saw him on
Is
Saturday?
he still? How is he here on Earth or
He's-
is he somewhere?
He's here.
He's-
Kinda.
Kinda.
Little.
Where'd you see him at?
The yearly Memorial Day ceremony.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
forget he's from Delaware. That's right.
Yeah. So his son was a veteran and died. I think they said 11 years ago.
Hunter
So,
Biden
yeah.
on Candace.
They
Did you see that?
no.
You didn't see that? Hunter Biden went on
No.
with Candace interviewed him. That's one thing I like about Candace. She'll talk to fucking anybody.
Yeah, I
she
mean,
will. She's like Charlie. You know,
the
she's
way to
like
do it.
And that's yeah, fucking plenty
Talk to
plenty
everybody.
of Erica Kirk shenanigans. I think since the last time I saw you.
I can't keep up with her. She's
is it not
a wild
crazy?
one for
Is it not
sure.
crazy?
It's a wild
TP
one.
USA, and then also the Daily Wire as well. Just the downfall of those two. It's crazy watching it because it's like
the legitimacy of them went down like just off a fucking cliff, dude. It was wild.
Well, they're like not even filling quarter full at these venues for free events. You know, yeah. You're like.
good.
It is very crazy though, because I think that Kash Patel is a fucking fraud, and that whole thing is a fucking sham. The whole fucking investigation is just fucked up, dude.
Investigation into what?
For into Charlie Kirk's murder.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? You don't think they're doing a good job?
I mean, I just think it's.
there's a cover-up or
We're
something?
lucky that they found the murder weapon on Palantir property. I mean, it just, coincidence maybe, but
I'm not on that part of the internet. I didn't even know that was the story.
this is the problem. I mean, and this is like
This is where we get a peek into Cody's feed,
ultimately-
you know? Yeah.
No, but ultimately it is because also the supposed Discord messages, like Baron Coleman, who's literally a fucking attorney, mad investigative journalism into it, had uncovered documents that basically showed that Tyler Robinson was Mirandized prior to the supposed Discord messages that were sent. How does that happen? I mean, well, I know one way it could happen. Yeah.
All I can say is we are Charlie.
Well, it's he was supposed to die, I think, was the thing.
I believe it.
Yeah. And it's now that he didn't, it's like what if Lee Harvey Oswald had actually gone to trial? What would have happened? What could have transpired? Because it was so much neater when they could just kill him and then we're done. No more investigation.
Right.
Yeah, a nice little bow at the top of the
Exactly.
story, and no one has to ever think about this again.
I mean, it's really fucked up. I mean, they paved over the whatever pavilion, I guess, that he got shot or supposedly shot in.
Supposedly.
Within days after. It's crazy. And also, supposedly, because I say that because there's a lot of people that have very good reason to believe that there was a device on him that was actually planted by his own people.
Oh, he wasn't
Because
shot.
his-
He was just killed a different way.
Well, it's they have the. I mean, we know certain agencies have certain hardware, and it's always that was active energy systems.
Oh, I believe that. I thought you were saying supposedly because he's actually alive.
Oh no.
And then
I was
active
was he
energy.
hanging out with Prince and Tupac.
Yeah. No, he was just with Epstein the other day. Didn't you see?
A company that makes the explosives, active energy systems was the name. It was located in Tennessee. Literally fucking blew up and killed 16 people, within a very short period after, and nowhere on the news. Nowhere. And maybe in Nashville, I think, because it was local, but outside of the local sphere, and that's a big time deal to happen. And it's just all these things, where you're
Speaking of disasters, you saw the Blue Origin explosion, right?
Mm-mm. We went to the moon since the last time we saw you.
Well, we're probably not going back for a little while.
A lot
Hey,
has
we're going to the moon, guys.
Hold on.
I love Dumb and Dumber. We went to the moon.
Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna pull this up. But yeah, Blue Origin, the Bezos rocket exploded.
Oh, Bezos rocket.
Oh, wait. One of the ones that was carrying just cargo?
Just cargo. Yeah. I don't think anyone.
Oh, you know what? I did see that actually.
check
Or at
this
least I
out.
saw a reel of it. Everybody consumes their shit.
On the launch pad?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Elon's going to be the first trillionaire in history.
Yeah, probably.
He is.
Public, I guess. There are probably trillionaires out there that don't, their
Wow.
assets are hidden, as we all know.
Yes.
But yeah,
It's
From
called
Saudi Arabia.
how do you think they
called the
paid for that comedy
Rothschilds.
festival?
the Rothschilds. That's a big ass
Yeah,
explosion.
these
dude.
guys were just fishing out here, saw the
That is a
explosion.
big ass
and, dude,
fucking cloud.
look at that. So now Bezos is going on a whole thing of we will rebuild.
Oh, and also aliens, what's up? We got lots of stuff.
They're
I
like,
feel
hey
there's,
guys, going to the moon was really expensive. We can't do that again. We got to just show that our equipment is faulty sometimes.
Good thing he owns the news too, so he can just.
and everybody's like, it's Elon. You know, like he's just a nerd that's
No.
about to be a fucking trillionaire.
Not
No,
just
he's
a
the
nerd.
Antichrist. Is what he is.
I mean,
Aren't
I think he is evil for sure. Same thing with Bezos. They are
the
they
CEO of
literally
Palantir-
behave like villains. You know, like
Yeah.
literal Lex Luthers. So
Yeah.
cool.
well, something recent happened, Elon related. Hassan Piker,
Oh yeah. He's a
like hung out with one of his baby mamas or something. Have you guys followed this?
I
know
feel
who-
like
I know
heard
Hassan.
something about it.
Well, you know, Elon's got like a bunch of baby mamas. Like
Yeah.
he like males semen too.
Oh, well, that's I didn't know about that, but that's hilarious.
Oh, he's weird.
That's great.
Yeah, he doesn't.
What
he
the
doesn't,
fuck?
He doesn't sleep with them. You
No,
guys
he's
didn't
like
know
just
this?
reproduce. You know.
Yeah, like he
He's-
sends like a refrigerated.
What does like a
package
tub
to
of
them.
Elon cum cost?
I think it's free. I don't know.
No, he's
know
got
if
to
he
pay
pays them
you
or
to
not.
take it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You know.
It's like calling collect.
That's not surprising.
Yeah,
Because he doesn't
They
actually.
knock on the door and they're like, yes, do you want to accept this
Will you
call?
collect a liter of semen from
It's
Elon
also,
Musk?
it's also probably because he doesn't cum human cum. You have to be human to cum human cum.
No, I think it's because he has a botched dick.
No, he doesn't want anyone to
I didn't
see
come up with
his
that
dick.
theory, but there's a
Yeah.
theory that like he tried to get it like enlarged,
Extended.
Enlarged.
whatever, made bigger. Do you guys remember those days when you'd be like writing a paper and you're like, no, that's not right. No, that's not right. Let's just say this completely different. Let's just do a different sentence. Yeah, there's this theory that like he tried to get his penis made larger, and
in the process
it's
it
like
got
all
little
like
smaller.
mangled and stuff. So yeah,
It was a botched procedure.
Yeah.
Damn, that's rough.
yeah.
I do feel bad for him for that specific one thing.
But he's
I
got a
don't.
lot of
Yeah.
kids.
Fucker's trying to put a chip in your brain, dude.
Oh no, I hate him. But that one specific thing, I'm like, man, it would suck to have a botched dick.
Yeah, but it's like, but it's also like, just why'd you not just leave it alone? What are you
Yeah,
doing?
exactly. Yeah.
But so one of the women was on Hassan Piker's stream and like gave him a gift. All I've seen is the clip where it's a shirt, or I think it's a shirt, and he takes it out of the box, and it says, not the stepdad, the dad who stepped up.
Oh no.
It's so funny.
I'm like, for me, this is Wedding Crashers. Will Ferrell on the couch. Like, I never know what he's doing back there. I never know what he's doing. What is he doing back there? What is Elon up
What's
to?
he up? What's he doing?
What's going on?
SpaceX is going public apparently soon, if it hasn't already.
I heard
you
they're
know-
trying to, but there's like a weird because it's like space travel, and there's certain like things that have to be like, you know, regulated because of it. I guess
That makes
you know.
a lot of sense.
I remember a while ago there was a like back when a lot of people thought Elon was cool. Someone asked like, why don't you hire non-American citizens to work at SpaceX? And he's like, I literally can't hire non-Americans
Oh.
because it is like because of
Yeah.
the
He can hire him to work at
qualification.
Tesla.
Yeah, Tesla for sure.
yeah.
They're just making cars, but not space travel. Yeah, it's like the same thing with NASA. So
Look, like,
it's national security.
yo,
Exactly,
NASA's,
yeah.
that makes
NASA's Nazis, dude. Like, the whole fucking organization started with fucking Nazis, dude. NASA is crazy. Like, Operation Paperclip. Are you not familiar? You got to know your history.
He says, "Are you not familiar?" I think let's see if my face shows not familiar.
Where do you think all the best
I think
scientists
it's
came
not
from?
only not familiar, but it's also vaguely,
Werner
vaguely critical.
Werner von Braun. No, I mean like the beginnings of the organization were like from Nazi Germany. Like a
Yeah.
lot of the best scientists in NASA
Okay.
were Nazis.
NASA.
Okay.
Straight up, not like what we call Nazis now. Like they're
Right,
Nazi,
no.
like literal fucking Nazis.
But were they like Nazis because they like ascribed to the tenets of Nazism, or were they scientists who lived in Nazi Germany, France,
well, like
etc.?
but then you
had
have
scientific
then you have the
know-how?
Albert Einsteins, right? Who got it the
Right.
fuck out, right? And it's like, if they weren't about it, why do they stick around?
I mean,
You know?
Well, it's been the case for all of human history.
Did you watch
that
Nuremberg on Netflix?
Yeah.
No.
Well,
I
any
don't-
war
I don't watch
generates
World
technology.
War II stuff anymore.
No, why?
It's actually a bit.
That Brendan
this is-
Fraser,
this
I
is-
can't get on with
This
that
is
one.
a bit I haven't done
He's
in a
playing
while.
Churchill.
Actually, to the earlier point, I got to bring it back. It wasn't this movie. It was 18. What was it? Or 19? What was it called?
Oh, 1917.
No, that was a World War I movie.
That was a
Yeah,
World-
wait. There was a World War II movie that came. Fury maybe.
Oh, with Brad Pitt.
Something came out like
Shia
4
LaBeouf.
years ago, and I was
That's a
like,
tank
Wasn't that
movie.
Band
done.
of Brothers?
It was World
See,
War
the fact
II.
that you can
There's
list
so
this
many.
So what about it though? What?
I'm tired of World War II. I don't want to see another movie with
You
an
know,
all-white
somebody-
cast
I
where
saw
they're like,
something-
"Remember when we were heroes? Remember when?" Like, yeah, you were heroes 100 years ago.
Well, I mean,
and you're
but there
not
was also
anymore.
there's been other World War
Like-
II movies because I mean there were definitely minorities in the armed forces in World
and
War
I
II.
will watch those. I will watch Red Wings.
There was one though. Is that the one about the
one
black
about the postal
squadron
workers or whatever? Yeah,
pilots?
mhm, yeah, I'll watch those. But honestly, I'm kind of tired of those too. I've seen enough World War II movies.
Just make good movies.
I'm 32 years old. Like every time we did history in school, we did World War II so in depth that we didn't talk about anything else. So like I
Well,
feel like
it's-
we've covered this.
It's kind of like a basis for a lot of the world that we live in.
yeah, but most of these movies are not telling a new story. It's just like
Right.
new actors playing this. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's Private Ryan. It's like okay.
My
like,
personal
Yeah.
favorite.
I get it.
My favorite World War II is Hacksaw Ridge.
Hey, all I say is a
That's
genocide
mine.
for a genocide will leave the whole world
Yeah.
genocided.
Yeah. Well, I like
Gaza. Okay.
ones like Hacksaw Ridge because
Dunkirk, right? That's
Dunkirk
the-
was one.
That
yeah.
was Christopher Nolan. Dude, Inglourious Basterds is fucking great. I
right,
mean,
right. So that's
come
the
on.
bit, right? So the only
It's gotta
World
be a
War-
different take.
Exactly. So that's the bit. I will only watch a World War II movie if it's a unique take. For
Naughty.
example, Jews killing Nazis. I'll watch that.
we got us a Nazi out here who wants to die for country.
I'll watch
Oblige him.
Oblige.
Oblige you.
Yeah.
It's such a great.
That's
I
a
love
good
that movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
We-
that
I
is
even
probably one of the
liked
best.
Valkyrie. I enjoyed
Yeah.
Valkyrie, right? Like that's, but like,
Well, it's like good people in the midst of a moment where it could be you could be fine to like be on the side that's not really good, but they defecting from like being within Nazi
What?
Germany and not supporting the Nazi regime.
oh,
You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
right,
Like-
something like that.
Like
Could-
because like the norm.
I
for-
could be convinced
the,
to watch something.
the
like
majority
that.
of German society was obviously. I mean, that's how they formed the war machine. You know.
One of the best was Jojo Rabbit because of that.
haven't seen that.
That was a really solid one. It was
Jojo Rabbit.
I think that's what it's called, right?
Hitler's
it was a
like
Taika Waititi
gay in
movie.
it, isn't he?
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, here I'll pull it up real quick.
JoJo.
You said JoJo, and I was thinking Adventures of JoJo, and I was like,
Not
was wrong.
JoJo's
I was
Bizarre
thinking
Adventure.
I
Casey
think
and
there
JoJo.
actually is some World War II.
All my life.
No, but JoJo, I think it's called Jojo Rabbit.
I think it is called that.
Yeah, Jojo Rabbit. It follows.
Inglourious Basterds is maybe my favorite
Yeah.
Tarantino movie, to be honest with you.
It's up there.
I think it's one of the best. ones.
Django's my favorite. But yeah, Django's amazing. This is following like it's a World War II slash
Taika
comedy
Waititi.
thing.
No, he got like Guardians from this shit.
Oh, that's him
What,
as
he-
Adolf Hitler.
Yeah, he plays Adolf briefly, very briefly.
Who is it playing Adolf Hitler?
That's Taika.
Taika.
Oh,
Him right there.
director. That's funny.
But yeah, like it's dark, but it's also like there's some comedy in
You know,
it.
I
It's good.
enjoyed Man in the High Castle.
I don't think I've seen that one.
It's
which
a
is
show,
It's
isn't
a
it?
TV show. Yeah, Amazon.
Where it's like if
original, I
the Axis had won World War II, like what the world would be.
think. Yeah. So,
I've
so
heard
it's
about
a-
that,
so
yeah.
it's
See,
a-
that's an interesting
right.
like concept.
It's gotta be a new take. It can't
Yeah.
just be what if white men from America, from many different parts of the country, all became a team in France and were in the middle of the war. And like, what if? I've seen that like 15 times already.
Well,
Yeah.
and then it's like,
That-
or
I
like in
feel like I know
Tarantino's,
what that'd be like.
Yeah.
in Tarantino's case,
One of
like
them's gonna
changing
die.
history.
Like
The one
all
that
of
you
them
like
are-
the most is probably
gonna
gonna
die.
die. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
like-
then they're gonna kill all the baddies.
or they all die.
But
Or-
Inglourious Bastards, like
That's
Changing history though
Great.
too. Like
Yeah.
they kill
Right.
Hitler.
Right.
It's like to do a take that nobody expected to see. He did the same thing with Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I haven't
Mir.
seen that.
You haven't seen it?
that's a solid one. That one I had to watch twice before I really got like into it because it's very Tarantino in that like the story is like
Oh, it's
all over the
Tarantino.
place.
Yeah, I stopped watching his stuff because he just has the N-word unnecessarily.
He has it in
Over
a
the
lot
top.
of stuff. Yeah.
Which is honestly, so that's the bit.
Honestly,
the bit
like,
that
Leo-
I was doing was that, because did he have? What did he have? Oh yeah. So I was just like, I'm never gonna watch World War II movie again. Inglourious Bastards, great one of the few that I'll watch. But I was like, yeah, he just puts the N-word in everything. Like I feel like he's gonna do a movie that's like Ukraine-Russia war, and they'll be talking in like Russian and Ukrainian, and the guy's gonna be like, "Who's your leader?" Da, da, da. And they'll like, and I learned Russian for the bit. I don't remember how to say it anymore. And like they're like having this conversation back and forth, and then he's like about to shoot the other guy, and he calls him the N-word. And like I would take it so far, people would forget the setup, and then I'd say N-word, and they'd be like, "Oh, I forgot. That's what we're talking about." You know.
What if this is all just a ploy so he could say the N-word on?
That's literally
screen?
what it feels like.
I'm pretty sure he has said.
Yeah, it's in Pulp
I think he
Fiction.
said it. He said in Pulp Fiction.
Pulp
He also
Fiction.
said
Oh,
it.
he says
I
it all the
think
time.
Yeah. He also loves feet. He's a huge.
Oh, yeah,
feet
Well,
there's
but
always
like
feet.
Leo had the appropriate, I think. He was in the appropriate emotional place that one would
The
be in,
only
where he was
movie
having like
he's
real
ever
trouble with
made
it.
that should have the N-word is the one Leo's in.
Yeah,
Django,
but like,
yeah.
but
It
like,
doesn't make sense.
have
in
you
any
have
other
you heard
film.
about like Leo's struggle like on set with
Yeah, he had a-
like doing it, like be acting, like because it's like it's heavy, and so he's like, and then Sarah
Yeah,
Jackson's like,
and then
yo,
Quentin
just say it,
Tarantino-
motherfucker.
and then
It's
Quentin Tarantino
just
just
another day
walks
for us.
in.
It's Tuesday.
He just walks in the middle of Pulp Fiction. And he's like, "Meow," and I'm like, what? Like Leo's in strife, and he's just. "Meow, meow, meow."
And it also fits his role in Django because he is meant to be portraying like the most
Right.
evil of the evil
Right.
plantation owners.
It's literally the only
Yeah.
movie that it makes sense.
It's one of that. There's a scene in that the
Honestly,
the
all the
Mandingo
movies
fighting
he should have gotten an
scene.
Oscar
Oh
for,
my
he
God.
didn't. And then the one he
Yeah.
did get an Oscar for, honestly, Tom Hardy was better in that movie than he was.
What did he get an Oscar?
Revenant. Tom
Oh,
Hardy.
oh,
Tom Hardy was
Leonardo.
better in that. I was saying like all the movies, like he was great in
for?
Django. I thought.
Tarantino, and I was like, what?
No.
No.
I was talking about Leo. No, I thought he was great in Django. I thought he was like really solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that, the hand, like literally cut his hand, like smashing a glass in that one scene.
Yeah.
Crazy. Method, bitch.
ridiculously good. I also loved Christoph Waltz.
Oh,
in
he's
that.
great.
He nailed it.
Did you know his terms of taking that role were like, I cannot, like, my character has to not do anything evil. Like, I cannot, like, there's no bad things my character can do. Just after being Hans Landa?
Yeah,
In Inglourious Bastards?
yeah.
Yeah.
Which was
Head
his,
Nazi.
his breakout role. That's his breakout role.
Yeah.
You know what? Good for fucking. He was toiling for years and years in like small indie shit in
Yeah.
Germany and just.
But I haven't seen.
You
him
know where
lately.
you're like, he was literally 50.
I don't think I've seen him in
I
a
think
bit.
He had like it was like he like broke out, and then he was in Django, and he was in a bunch of other.
I think he was
things, and
50
then-
though when
Yeah, he
Inglourious
was-
Bastards came out.
And then I think he
It's like Rodney Dangerfield.
hosted SNL around then.
I think so, yeah, because he did. I think he won an Oscar for Django, at Best Supporting Actor,
Oh.
which
Did he win one for
wholeheartedly
Inglourious
deserved.
Bastards? I feel like he should have. If
He
If he didn't, I don't know how the
might
fuck he didn't.
have. Yeah, I mean, let's look it up. Let's see.
Pull up.
Let's pull up.
we keep getting copyright strikes. We can't keep doing this shit.
Hey, we're not watching videos, you know.
No, I'm just trying to do a Theo Von impression. That's all.
Hey, pull up this.
Pull up.
Christoph Waltz, baby.
G12. What's this one do?
So he's got 2 Oscars.
Oh,
So it's
tell me
gotta
what
be-
it's for, please.
Ooh.
Oh, wins the nominations. There we go. So he's been nominated a couple times.
But like, what are they for?
I think
Can
if you
Type
go
in
back-
Christoph
Oh, yeah.
Waltz.
I did, but it took me here for some reason.
Best supporting actor.
Yeah, Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah, I was like, he had to have won one for Inglourious Bastards.
For sure.
It was
And then
he was
Django.
fucking destroyed that. That's I literally breakout role.
I don't know if anyone else won an Oscar from Django. I think it was just him.
Yeah. I'm like Jamie Foxx. No, he didn't.
They would never have.
I
given
love
it
Jamie
to
Foxx.
Leo
Jamie
for
Foxx is
that.
great.
What's he been up to? What's
what's he been doing?
I thought he was
Christoph
like-
been up to?
I want anything he's in. I want to see it. So
I don't know. Whatever Tarantino's last movie, is probably gonna be in it.
What? He's 69, dude.
That's crazy. So he
Damn.
was older. Well, he was like in his mid 50s then, I guess. Whenever
Well, I
Django-
mean-
Oh
or
yeah, he was in
Inglourious
the
came out.
Bond movie. He was in No Time to Die.
Who they haven't
Spectre.
decided their new Bond yet,
No,
right?
he was in Minions.
Whenever there's gonna be a Bond, a new Bond.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Christoph
that's
Waltz
like
is-
only Oh, and Dracula and Frankenstein.
Spectre.
I heard
yeah.
Frankenstein was good, but I haven't seen either of those. Old guy. Wait, what's old guy? That looks good.
Oh, he was in Horrible Bosses too? I didn't know that. That's cool.
Did you watch Horrible Bosses too?
No.
It's crazy though because like it's like he's one of those guys you see him come out in Inglourious Bastards, and he's such that character's so iconic. And it's like every character since then, it's like he's trying to live up to that
Yeah.
fucking performance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's almost like the
I
band
liked him in
that.
Bond.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
yeah. I
that-
feel like
that
in
was
the
like-
villain role, it's
Yes.
such a
Yes.
it's so nearby that you're like you're fine. But when he switches it, which that's what's impressive about Django is that he was the complete opposite kind of character. He was a good character, like a protagonist, and then he's like still so he's one for antagonist and protagonist.
It is, yeah. It is impressive to be able to pull both off.
Yeah,
I
'Cause
think
it's hard.
reason-
Like people get put
yeah.
in those categories. You know what I mean?
I think
you fucking grew up around that shit.
The reason why I think he did so well and was so acclaimed for that role in Django is because he played the kind of guy like if anyone from like modern times was back in that era, that's probably who they would identify with the most. Because everyone else in that movie, you know, likely if you were a white guy in the South, like you're probably gonna identify with the dentist. I forget what is his name again. In the character, Christoph. Waltz.
I don't remember his character's name.
No.
I got a question for you though.
Dr. King, I think.
Dr. King.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Downey in Tropic Thunder. What are your thoughts on that
I
character?
haven't seen it.
You never
You haven't seen Tropic Thunder? Oh my goodness.
Yo, play the outtake
That
of him
is
where he's in the
insane.
bathtub with that guy. Like, he literally
It came out.
did the
I
DVD
think
commentary as Lincoln
I
Osiris.
think I was like 14 when it came out. Wasn't
This
allowed
is
to
like,
watch it.
I'm like shocked you've never seen
I
it.
actually have a joke about it, and I still haven't
And you
seen
never,
it.
I mean, like,
Because it was popular. I mean, I was in high school, and
but
Robert
like
Downey
Robert Downey,
Jr.
he's
is doing
fun.
the,
It's probably his funniest
the
role
white guy
ever.
doing what is it? White guy doing
That one,
blackface?
this shit is fucking.
It's an Australian dude playing. Yeah.
It's so dumb, dude. It's ridiculous to like the nth degree, dude. It's just
You
the most
guys all focused up because this is key. Let me get rolling on you here so we know what's happening.
Hey, mark this so we can cut it out, please.
Like, this
Get
is
your
the-
head under there now. This is vital.
This is just behind the scenes stuff.
Oh.
See, being the first son, right? That puts him right here in the lower chakra. Now that's shooting energy up into Daniel, verse 6. And this, of course, is a dream catcher. So all his dreams are being caught and he can't move on. And that's going back and forth and like that, like a spider web, which is, of course, connecting to the eye of Horus, which is a
pulls a gun out.
70.001, which also goes up. That was the first time he ever swung a baseball bat. Now, what we got here is the baseball ain't hitting the bat because the
Oh my
seams
God,
are
dude.
17.
After observing several
Dude, that is.
It's the most ridiculous
So that's
fucking
not
shit ever.
that's not from the
No,
movie.
this is just an outtake. This
Yeah.
is not
that
even in the
you've
movie.
seen so many times that you like know it.
I don't know the. I just know that it's fucking funny.
Okay.
No, the actual movie that's from the movie. That's all
Yeah.
from the movie.
This is probably the most famous.
Well, it's like it's a role that black people tend to like. I really haven't heard anybody that said they weren't okay with this role.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you guys read the book?
The flap. I read the back flap. It's on the pictures.
Well, it's okay. It's exactly the same as in the script.
Cool.
You guys all read the script, right?
So they're making a movie.
Yeah.
Reads me.
yeah.
I'll read script. Script reads me.
What the hell does that even mean?
What you getting at with the book script? Spit that shit out, man!
Why is he smiling
when-
like
I
that?
think he was about to break, and and then he reined it back in. It's probably.
Wait,
I feel like
run
that's
it
what
back,
was about
run it
to
back.
happen.
I gotta see that.
So
again.
he's
It feels
about
like he
to
was
break
literally about
character.
to start laughing, and then he somehow kept it, and then just brought it back down again, because he's just like it's fucking ridiculous.
Spit that shit out, man!
All right, the wet offensive.
Okay, that's.
I'm telling you, it's like the
Nuts.
funniest role
I
he's
do need
ever
to
had.
watch that, 'cause I
He's
have been making a
fucking
joke about it.
hilarious.
Do you know the
Years.
premise, like what the structure is? It's basically like this director is trying to film a movie. Those are the actors, but they're trying to do it like completely method. So they drop them in the wilderness.
And he's like, we set
But
up
then there's
cameras
also
all over the
like-
jungle to record you So we're recording right now, but
so those
it's
are all
like
actors.
So well, they're dropped into a live situation though, thinking they're acting, but they're in actual like hostile territory, and they think all the hostiles are actors, so they're not realizing that they're actually hostile.
That's funny.
Yeah,
See, I'd watch a World War II movie that was like that.
Yeah.
yeah.
That would be a new take.
One of the best, just in general, like just comedy movies of all time. Definitely
Really? Of all time?
Tropic Thunder.
Yeah, Tropic
Okay.
Thunder. I think
I would put it
sure.
up on the high on the list. I mean, it's definitely there was that period though where I mean we haven't really had comedies like we had. There was a stretch of like, the 2000s to maybe the early 2010s where there were just so many bangers, and then it's like we'll get maybe a good one every now and then. I feel like, but it's just not.
Yeah.
And I think it's like studios are just not wanting to take chances. They don't want to take risks. They don't want to offend anybody. And it's like this is where the whole thing that everybody's, it's like if we forgot the point, which is that we're trying to laugh and it is supposed to be funny, and it's like we can't take ourselves too seriously.
I think it's
ultimately.
also like from a logistics perspective, it is objectively harder to make a good comedy movie than it is like in a more short form medium like TV, like cartoon, sketch comedy, because getting something to be funny for a long time, like for an hour and a half, it's a lot harder than doing it for 10 minutes, I think.
Yeah, that's why those movies where it's like I love Anchorman because like every scene is a fucking banger.
So good.
Every there's not a single scene that doesn't hit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like you got to have that level of your.
Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to think what I've watched lately that's new.
And that's a straight comedy. Like there's ones that are like dark comedy or like
There are hints of comedy in it, but it's not a straight comedy.
Where it's like it's more like but versus a straight comedy movie that's literally comedy. Every single fucking scene is comedy. It's never taking itself seriously at any point of the movie. That's a comedy to me.
Yeah.
The Other Guys was great.
The Other Guys was that was
the fucking
solid.
TLC references.
The last comedy movie I can think of that like people were talking about were like, man, you should see this. I think it was actually Sausage Party, the animated one, the Seth Rogen, which I like.
I haven't seen that.
I didn't
When
like.
did that come out?
That was I think 2016, maybe. Yeah, but that was the last one I can remember. People like talking about like, yeah, man, like that thing had me rolling. It was hilarious, and I didn't think it was that funny, but
because it's gratuitous,
it's spread around.
Animated gratuity.
Oh yeah, the end. It's not really a spoiler, but the ending of the movie ends with an orgy of food products in the most literal way that you can think of. Yeah, it's a little much.
No, but okay. So there you go. Perfect example. Comedy is risk taking, right? So like the chances are people. That's where comedy's failing in terms of like at a like high level, like production, production studios that are putting comedies out. That's where it's failing because it's like they just don't want to like offend anybody, and it's like they're not going to take chances. They're not going to take risks as much. Whereas there could be
Mm.
racy jokes in the past that are like gonna be flirting with
that could be why.
And it's like to me it's like when you've got to be willing to take the chance to go up to a certain line with that and then be funny because it's
Who wrote Tropic Thunder?
Ben Stiller, I think, did.
He directed it. I think he wrote it too.
I was gonna say I think he wrote and directed it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did both.
Fucking Tom. That's my favorite. That's not my Tom Cruise.
Yeah, he is
He's
in it.
in it.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Tom Cruise in it. He plays a studio executive.
That's funny.
Show her a picture of Les Grossman.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
like
you
Tom
don't
Cruise.
even know at first it's Tom Cruise. You can't even and then you're like, is that fucking Tom? Is it that fucking Tom Cruise? Like you're like, what the fuck? He's
Because
so.
there's a lot of. I've seen that. Yeah.
I'm talking G5. He's just a greedy, evil fucking studio executive in the movie, but he's fucking hilarious. It's just like that.
Wow. 2008.
2008.
Oh,
It's been
I
a
was
while.
even younger.
It's crazy.
Yeah, no wonder my mom was like, "You are not watching that."
Yeah. Because like even at the time
Matt
it was
McConaughey,
not just the blackface stuff, but like there were things in it that are like objectively offensive, but they got away with it because it was funny.
Yeah.
Like that's and at the end of the day, we've talked about this a lot. Like it's just a matter of executing it well and being funny. Like the reason why like RDJ gets away with doing blackface in that movie is the fact that he's playing a dude disguised as a dude, pretending to be another dude. Like
Right.
he's not playing a black person. He's playing someone playing a black person who's so narcissistic.
So
he's playing the target. Yeah.
The target of the joke is not the black dude, it's the
punchline.
white guy.
He is the punchline. Yeah. His ridiculousness of it. Yeah.
It's Daniel Day-Lewis.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually a great actor.
What?
Daniel Day-Lewis.
In terms of method acting.
It's like making fun of
the
like
extreme
actors,
side
the
of it.
ones that are
I was
like,
like, wait, he's playing Daniel Day-Lewis?
no, just like that extreme level of.
Why would they do that to my guy?
Not Danny Day.
Where's he been?
Daniel Day-Lewis, man.
Because he got like a few Oscars like in a row.
Yeah, he was pretty
And then-
big.
I think he's like retired.
Yeah.
He's like making shoes now or some shit. He's like a cobbler.
He's cobbling.
I swear to
He's
God.
cobbling around. I'll look that up.
I'm like, what the fuck? Cobbler, dude.
He's also like
Not
older
the
now. so-
earrings. He's the same age as Christoph Waltz.
Well, I mean, in terms of like time has passed.
Yeah.
Since like he had that big stretch.
Why does he look like Sting?
He's
Why is he doing
He does kind of look like Sting. He's morphing into Sting.
he's
Sting or
like
even
honestly, I mean, he's one of the best actors in the world, to be honest.
Yeah.
He really is.
Yeah.
What is he
I mean-
doing now?
And
I
he's
love
also
him
he's
in
like
There Will Be Blood.
he's like Tool. He's like Tool, you know. Tool doesn't just put albums out all the time. They only put an album out when it's ready.
But they put one out a couple years ago.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
No, but
After
I'm
like
saying,
a stretch of
he
like 10
doesn't
years.
put out a movie all that often. But when he does put out a movie, it's fucking
It's
great.
fire.
Yeah. That's why you're like, okay, yeah.
Anemone.
And then you've got Nick Cage, who will literally, he is the biggest whore in
Hey,
Hollywood.
hey.
We all need
Don't
him.
talk about
the
Nicolas
Spider Noir is
Cage.
apparently good. I don't.
So I guess he
give a
retired,
fuck
but is
about it.
coming back for a father-son collaboration thing.
Is he?
Oh, no, it's out already.
He's like fucking Jay-Z. Like, you're not retired.
Anemone came out.
No, he'll
already.
be around.
He's still around, dude. He's still gonna.
Oh,
That's
last
why, like,
year. So he retired in 2017, but then he came out with a movie last year.
Either of you guys see, was it Gran Torino?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen tons of
You
clips
haven't seen
about
Gran
it.
Torino?
I haven't seen Gran Torino, no.
Wait, am I thinking of the wrong movie? Isn't that
Clint Eastwood.
Clint
That's
Eastwood,
like
yeah.
15 years old, isn't it?
Is it?
I feel like
I feel like it was kind of more recent. No, yeah, damn. I guess I thought it was more recent
That's
than
a
it
fucking
was.
That's
sad
the same
movie,
year.
dude.
Yeah.
It's Tropic Thunder, dude.
I don't know.
I was allowed to watch
It
Gran
looks like
Torino.
Oh yeah,
that
he's
looks like
racist. He's
yeah,
fucking super racist in that movie.
yeah.
It's a good movie.
He drops every slur in the book,
Dude, he does.
Yeah,
but
then-
somehow
but
it's super
he-
endearing.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
I guess Clint Eastwood doesn't age, so I thought this was him like now.
Yeah, he's in his like what is it,
He's
90s?
been old for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He's got to be like
Pull up.
pull up his age. Hey, how old is
How old is
he?
How old Dirty Harry?
No, dirty hair.
96. Fuck, he's 96, dude. Damn.
He looks good for 96, really.
That's an old photo, dude.
bro.
He
No,
looked
no,
good
I know
for
that's not him
76.
now.
That was him in 76.
I don't think it was 2008 and then he all of a sudden like
His
aged
son's in
backwards
stuff
30
now.
years.
Yeah, his son looks just
fucking.
fucking like him too.
Son is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I bet you Clint still fucks, dude. He still gets some.
Why would you say that? Bleep that out.
Because old people need love too.
Yeah,
they
old
don't.
people fuck a lot.
Yeah,
Like,
at nursing
objectively.
homes apparently
Yeah,
they do.
yeah.
96-year-olds.
And they're like, you know,
They have fun too.
certain positions.
Well, at the Memorial Day ceremony, a Korea war vet.
What?
Oh no.
I just realized as I said it, like how old he's 91 years old. He was like, I think of you often.
What?
And he said he's gonna take me out to dinner.
You're like, that would have been flattering during the Eisenhower administration.
He was
Trading your war
He was
bonds.
married for almost 60 years. His wife passed away last year, and he said if he gets married again, it's gonna be Delaware.
Yo, my man.
Yeah. You know what? He knows he knows what he wants.
Hey.
You know what? There's not a lot of
I'm
men
not
that can
mad
say
at
that.
I can't believe that he's 96 though. That's fucking crazy.
That-
I
yeah.
can.
He's like,
He's been old for a long time.
How old was Chuck Norris when he passed?
he was in his 90s too.
He was in his
I think.
90s
Was he?
as well?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
86.
They once
yeah.
tried to name a street after Chuck Norris, but
Chuck
they had
Norris
to change
is
it because
10 years.
nobody crosses Chuck Norris and lives.
Oh my god. I forgot about that meme.
1940. What is that? Oh,
he's 10 years.
he died in
younger.
Hawaii, bro. That's a good place to die, dog.
Yeah.
I'll totally die in Kauai. Fuck yeah. That's a great place.
Just float me
Just
out
like-
into the ocean, you know.
Dude, Hawaii's a dream.
Let the beach consume
Dude,
me.
Walker, Texas Ranger,
Wait,
bro.
What was he in with Bruce?
He was 86.
Wait, what is that?
It was the 90s. What?
Oh, The Way of the Dragon.
Dude, Lone Wolf McQuaid, dude. Lone Wolf McGee. There
I
you
mean,
go.
like this. Chuck Norris was kind of the guy that like the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood was kind of about, like those old Western like hero guys, you know, that would just go from like show to show and then get to the movie career, and then like adapting with the new world of Hollywood and the changing industry.
Oh, that's what it's about.
Yeah, like that's an element of it. There's also the Manson murders in it. I'm glad I had you on camera for that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, just fucking Chuck Norris, man. That was like early internet. Was his jokes about Chuck Norris were like early internet.
Like the first meme I can remember.
Yeah,
Really, yeah. Like is the first viral joke, you know, that I can think of.
It's kind of crazy when I never really think about this, but it's like it's crazy to have been there at the begin, to be conscious at the beginning of it all, and have just seen
It
all
was
of this
that
happen.
in Soviet Russia.
What?
That was.
Oh yeah, in Soviet Russia,
In
car
Sol-
drive you.
Yeah.
we drink vodka when we drive.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it was in Soviet Russia. Blank does like.
It was
that.
the reverse.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, the
Yeah,
classic
those are the two
memes.
first joke like formulas I remember.
Yeah, no, but like early internet, yeah, there was like that one, and then End of the World was a great sketch from early. Have you ever seen that? Group X?
End of the world.
End of the World, dude.
Does it
It's
sound so
so funny.
familiar?
It's like animated. It's like, he have the Earth. He's a sweet Earth, round. He's like, other than the ice caps melting, meteors are coming
Yes,
crashing into
yes.
us, the ozone layer going away. We're definitely gonna blow ourselves up. And then he like goes through like
a
all the countries that have nukes.
Poorly animated.
And then it's just like
Yeah,
he plays
yeah.
out a scenario where that we
Yeah.
start nuking each other, and it's like. And he, for some
thirst.
reason hates kangaroos. It's fucking hilarious.
Do you guys remember the? This is more recent than that, but history of Japan and history of the entire world. I guess those two videos. It was like, I'll pull up the thumbnail. I'm not
I
gonna
remember
play it,
early
but-
YouTube. There were like some videos that were like the early YouTube viral
Yeah.
videos.
Oh, yeah.
Scarlet or Charlotte takes a tumble.
Yeah.
Oh, with the grape. Was it the
woman?
making wine, like stomping the grapes? Was that it?
No.
No,
It was
no,
this
no,
lady,
no.
She's like,
No, you've never seen
she's
Crown
singing on a table, and then she falls off the table.
That shit is so. And I feel so
she
bad
kinda
for
rolls
laughing
around
at
a
it because
little
it's
bit.
like I'm like I shouldn't be laughing at
But
this.
also, why did it get on the
It's
internet?
so
Like who
fucking funny.
Who uploaded it?
It's Scarlet, but
Scarlet
yes, this
takes
is.
a
You've never
tumble.
seen this, bro?
I've not. I don't think I've
Oh
seen
my-
this. If I have, it's been a long time. Oh, I've seen this before. This is great.
She's. Oh my god.
Oh, honey, you're too big to be up there.
You will win me back. It's so funny. Oh,
She's getting it. She's getting it.
the cuts for it.
Oh man, dude.
She was up there for a minute. The roll.
It's just the
Just
sounds.
the roll over. The roll.
She took it pretty well, to be honest with you.
Yep.
It's like,
Oh, the slow mo, really?
never mind.
That used
Oh
to
my
be the
gosh.
classic. Oh, I forgot how they used to.
That is.
I forgot how they used to run it back,
honestly,
Yeah,
run it
yeah.
back slow.
And then there'd be like the
Run it back.
remixes, you know, like the ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, that's a classic.
Well, have you guys seen?
Apparently, there is a rapist in
Yeah.
Lincoln Park.
So, have you guys
I
seen
can't talk about
the
it 'cause
most
we're
recent?
everybody out here.
The most recent example. It hasn't actually. Like,
Which one?
I don't know if they made songs, but if you just type in crossing guard, Philadelphia, ice cream.
Let's see what we got.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, you said you saw this.
Yeah,
How did you come to be in that spot?
I'm the crossing guard on 55th and King Session.
When I tell you, he ran the light, T-boned the lady, I'm bobbing and weaving. I'm just thankful.
Fucking eating
thankful
his
to be
ice cream.
alive right now.
What did it sound like?
Bam! No, not to be funny. I swear, not to be funny. It happened that fast. And luckily, I'm alive.
Yo,
Do you know
what is this
The fact
event?
that he
There's
keeps-
what event
There was a
happened?
hit, there was
It was
a
a hit. I had to
run?
pull a kid
well, I
out.
think the guy
No.
didn't run, but
I
it
had
was
to
like
pull, what's the name, nephew out.
high speed chase or something.
No.
Guy hits multiple cars in like the middle, like right around when school was letting out, and ran into a playground, and like he's like he pulls the kid out from the playground, but the fact that he's just eating the ice cream cone, and he's not even like doing it in like a dainty like I'm on the news or like, hey, hold this real quick, I'm gonna be on the news. Like he's just like,
No,
like-
it screams like, "Hey, can we interview for a second?" It's like, yeah, it doesn't, okay.
yeah, he's
You know?
like totally unbothered.
I think my all-time favorite is Antoine Dodson. I think he's my all-time favorite.
That's
hide your kids, hide your
Yeah,
husband, hide your
yeah.
wife.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, but that's just like that's a
great.
classic. It's a meme at this point. But this guy, like, because I'm in the area, like it was just in my feed as like serious journalism. You know, like they're like we actually interviewed the crossing guard who was on the scene, and then there's this guy who's just eating ice cream, and when they ask him what did it sound like, bam. He does that like Kramer like bam, and then they laugh, and he's like, no, not to be serious, and he's also laughing. It's like, do you know what you're doing? You know what you're doing. Like,
Was this was the first thing you did? Come and get some ice cream, sir, after the event?
No, did you have the ice cream before or
thought-
after
they
the
don't.
event?
I don't think they addressed the ice cream, which
Yeah,
is
like-
crazy.
Yeah, which makes it better because
Yes.
it's just like, all right, well, you know,
We're all in
there's
the
nothing we can
comments
do about
addressing
this.
it.
Yeah.
The ice cream is the best
Like
part.
clearly,
yeah.
someone was like, "Yo, man, can I get you some ice cream or something?" Like,
I mean, to be honest, as a crossing guard, you probably get like mad access to ice cream because like if kids are crossing all the time, there's those guys in the push carts that have ice cream like they hound that corner. You're probably best buds with that dude. He probably hooks you up, you know.
never thought about that.
Oh yeah, crossing guards must munch a ton of ice cream for sure. It's just in there. It's a workplace.
I was in the patrol.
hazard, I guess.
I was in the patrol when I was in elementary. We were like, you signed up and you like got your little satchel, and you would
ACAB.
help like.
ACAB.
Is that what that is? What is ACAB? I don't even know what that is. You would hold like stop signs up and like
I see.
stopping traffic. I don't. What is that?
She said ACAB when you said you were a crossing guard. All cops are bad.
He said when he said he was a patrol. I'm like, patrol. Oh,
like
a cop.
Safety patrol.
You signed up to be a cop in school.
Well, my dad was a cop, so it wouldn't be that far fetched for me to
Yeah,
have.
he's like, yeah, we
the
got
nut.
badges, and we got to tell people slow down.
That's why, like, my opinion of cops is very nuanced. Because I'm like, I don't think all cops. I don't think ACAB. I mean,
so you do know what it means.
well, I just found this out right now. You just told me.
Oh.
I had
yeah?
no idea.
You never heard
Aw.
that? Was the acronym?
He's been reading too much about Charlie Kirk. He's on a different part of the internet than us.
When the government's like plotting to like cover up an assassination, I pay attention. It's legitimate. Like,
no, I mean,
I'm not being.
I believe you believe it is.
Well,
I hate to be this guy, but we are getting a text from our producer and that they need the room in 5. So we have to.
we
Oh,
have
okay.
until 5 till is what I was told by Josh.
Val just texted me and said I need it. So we got.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll wrap it up here soon. We got it. No, I had never heard ACAB. That's the first time I've heard that. Ever.
You heard it here first, folks.
All
Breaking
But
news
my question
on
is: so
CKC.
do you think that? Or is
No,
no,
not fully.
like so, because I
I've
mean, yeah,
met good cops.
I mean,
You know?
I think that there's a lot of guys that get into that profession because it's a decent paying
for
career.
Sure, for sure.
It's
There's
a
lot
public
of people who do
service. So
that,
you're doing.
yeah. But there's also a lot of people who get into it because
They like power.
yeah.
Yeah, like
mean,
any
but it's like-
generalization, it's
Well, no,
not
but the same
true.
thing is like the same thing is
Yeah,
true
but,
with the
like, there's
military. There's some guys
certain-
that join the army because they want to kill people,
Well,
but
there's
it's like
certain
we don't.
professions that attract a certain kind of personality, and I would say teachers.
Sure.
Like there are teachers that are like have the same authoritarian kind of
Mm-hmm.
like they want to be able to tell you when you can pee. You know, and it's like, why do you enjoy that so much? Like, and there's teachers who want to be teachers because they like teaching and they like, you know, raising the next generation or whatever. So like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, like, overall, the institution, I think, is probably irredeemable. So
like law enforcement, you mean?
Yeah. So like, even if you are a good cop, you're working in a system that's so like perverted that good luck.
See, and I'm not gonna say
good luck staying that way.
I'm not
and
gonna,
like good cops tend to leave the profession because of that.
Yeah. Well, and I'll say this though, I could make that same argument about the military, the exact same argument about the military.
Could.
That's why I'm like, I don't get why the military gets a pass like from people so often. Well, I mean, I feel like it's like when it's in the name of America.
Well, probably yeah,
forgive
because
more.
People have less. People in America don't experience,
and it's
the
not
boot
here.
of the
It's not
American
happening
military.
here.
Yeah,
exactly.
we experience the militarized police.
Yeah, the stereotype with military is that they're like soldiers are dumb. It's not that they're gonna kill you. You know,
right? Well,
here, yes.
Yeah.
Well, in the States,
the crazy ones want to kill people. Like, you know, for sure. But I'm like, that does attract that. But yes, I think
but then
certain
also, like
things.
You said, people that want to go to college for free and like not have debt and like, yeah, I get that. And I would put the onus on the country and like the states that have law enforcement agencies in the jurisdictions because people are going to pick economic. They're going to make economic decisions, and that makes sense. Like, I'm not mad at somebody who wants to put food on the table for their family.
Yeah.
But as a legislator, I do think it's important for us to pass bills that create more accountability, more transparency, justice when like people do the wrong thing.
Right.
So yeah.
Well, I mean,
I just thought it was funny to say
a
ACAB in the context of you being like a little
a little
volunteer
patrol.
cop. In
It was for traffic.
Because
it was kids coming to school, walking like it was in a like I went to elementary school in a neighborhood. So
I think you were
of,
picturing like a hall.
A lot of kids walked to school, so we would like help in the mornings with like.
I was totally
stop
envisioning
signs.
you being like, "Where's your hall pass? You're not supposed to be in this corridor."
No, it was cool.
Like,
you got to like direct traffic, and like I had
That is
cone
cool.
duty, so I got to like move the cone to like let certain teachers like. What's
I
up?
really do appreciate when cops do that.
Oh yeah. When they're like, "Hey, you got
like when there's a bad accident and they're like out there, and like that's dangerous. Like I appreciate them doing that.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's and yeah, I think that for cops, it's like a lot of them are just normal ass fuck. Like, because my dad, most of his friends were cops, so I grew up like when a lot of things we would do with like other groups of people, like families with it's like they're cops too, and it's like they're all, it's honestly like they're all just fucking.
Like a gang.
They're just it's just a lot of times they're fucking around.
Like wrap it up, but I'm like I'm not.
That's why it's funny with
yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm totally chill.
The body cam generation of cops now. It's like now like almost pretty much universally they're wearing them. So it's like, but yeah. So anyway, how long are you in town for?
I'm here for a week.
Nice. Well, this is coming out this week, so if you have anything you want to pipe.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll be at the Creek in the Cave Wednesday at 8, and then I will be at Narbar on Friday at 11, I think. But you can find my shows on my Linktree /Medina Comedy. And yeah, we'd love to hang out with you guys. So come laugh.
This will actually be out on Friday. So if you're listening to this right now, it's Friday. Go tonight to the show.
Yeah. See you there.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Well, thank you. I wish we had more time. We'll get you. Well, you're in Austin all the time.
I'm
now.
around.
So when you're in town, you're always welcome. We love having you.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, Madinah Wilson.
Listen.
Thank you so much. All right.